Hello guys, how's it going? Alex Grampion here. I hope you're well. Today I got an amazing video for you on the new diagnostic tool. So as you see in my previous videos, I do try and get a hold of different brands to try out and different models as well. And the common question I usually get is, what's the best and probably most advanced tool that you can get for under £500? And I think so far, this is probably the best solution for that. So you got the MUCAR 892BT. So for you who watched the video on the ThinkScan 689BT, so this is just a bit like of a big brother of that one. So you got slightly more advanced features on here, more special functions, and you also got extra features like a technical chat support, so you get help with some of the faults that you might have. It got more special functions. It also got ECU coding, free lifetime updates. No subscription needed, so you get the free lifetime updates on this tool. So once you bought the tool, that's it. You don't have to pay every year to keep using it or keep getting all the updates. It's always updated. And also you can, if you have got any issue, you can report it to technical team, and they're always happy to get any suggestions or any fixes for you. If you're struggling to do something, they're there to help, which is great. Another great feature on this one is ODO mileage check. So you can check the real mileage of the vehicle, and that is a feature that I highly recommend obviously using when you're buying a car or even when you're scanning the car to let the customer know. So that is really good bonus and something that I highly recommend doing as well. Again, I've done the video on the 689BT from mythinkcar.com, which is where you can get this one as well. On that website, or you can get from AliExpress or Amazon or etc. There's plenty of options, so obviously depending on the country where you are, choose your best option, but all the links will be in the description below for you, so have a look please. And yeah, in today's video I'm gonna, as per usual, do the unboxing, show you what the tool's like, the quality. I mean, I'm impressed, I'm gonna tell you that already. I'm not gonna hide it till the end. I'm gonna show you that being connected to my car. I'm also going to explain a little bit about it. I'm not going to try and make the video too long, but I'll try and fit as much info as I can. If there is any question that you want to know, or any specific function or live data, if you can get it on this tool, then please do subscribe to my channel, comment below, and I'll be more than happy to produce a video specific for that for you, and obviously answer any questions that you've got. And yeah, that's pretty much it. If you're interested, tune in and let's get started. Right, let's do a quick unboxing and just show you what's in the box. Obviously you got all the info about the tool on the back there. So again, as per usual, massive bonus for me when it comes with the carrier case, and it's actually a really good carrier case. It's well protected with the handle there. I like to have them in my car anyway in the boot, because I take them to work with me or when I go out to do a job. So first of all, you got a pocket there with the Ethernet cable, the manual that I highly recommend going through with all the languages there, and what's included in your box. So you got a protective layer there for the screen. The tool itself, really great, honestly, it's light. Obviously I've used it already. I still got a second protector on here, so I need to peel it off, but there's another protector, screen protector on there, and you can get them on their website as well. I think they're 20 odd pounds or something like that. The tool, really light, good grip on it as well. The quality is amazing, and the screen, you'll see in a second, the quality is spot on. So magnetic tool over the socket there, nice and easy. Obviously anything metal, it gets stuck to it. Power button there, USB for the accessories and USB-C for charging the tool. That's the stand there, which is brilliant, over the steering wheel or whatever if you want to put it on the table. It supports really well. Anti-slip on the sides as well, so you're not going to drop it. So yeah, really impressed with the quality, and like I say, it's really light tool to be honest. So let's have a look at the rest of the stuff in the box. You got your power adapter obviously for the socket. Now this is interchangeable, so you can put European one or American one. So the sockets are here, the adapters. This is obviously the USB cable that you need to charge it. The rest of the internet cable and the connection there. And that's it, that's all you get in the box. It's all very well sectioned here, so there's no interference with anything, nothing scratching or etc. Really like the case for this. They definitely smashed it with that. And yeah, let's get on with the tool now. I'm gonna power it up and we'll go through some features. So usually before the first power up, I like to fully charge the tool. It's advised on any obviously devices like this to fully charge it first. I've already fully charged it, and I've also done the updates obviously because I was using the tool. So I'm just going to power it up and show you a couple of things, and then obviously plug it into the car and do some live diagnosis and do a scan so you can see how quick it is and see if there's any fault codes, live data, etc., and show you some of the special functions and just explain you more about the tool. Right, so just quickly to go through the tool, this is the main screen you're going to get once you're in the tool. The first thing I usually do is obviously connect it to the Wi-Fi. So this is like a tablet, so I've connected already for the updates because I highly recommend updating the tool straight away to make sure that everything's up to date. Here you also got obviously the brightness adjustments, the volume, just like a tablet, the Bluetooth connection, if you want to flip your screen, etc. Anyway, this is the main screen. And first of all, you got auto search there already. So this is when you connect it to the car with your dongle. It finds it automatically, auto VIN. You also can do it manually. This is the normal scan. For quick diagnosis, you got the OBD as per usual. You got your history. So this is the vehicles that you've connected to before. Then you got the report. This is all your reports that you saved from diagnosis and etc. or live data. It's all on here. You can find it with the reg or the data or whatever name you put on it. Feedback, this is great. This is if you're having any issues or any bugs or etc., you can report it to the community there, to the technical team, and they really good with it. They obviously do the updates straight away, and like I said, you're always getting updates on this tool anyway. You got $fix community, so this is like a, I would say, forum. Some of the stuff is helpful in there as well. So it's up to you if you like spending time and checking. I'm pretty sure I explained this on my 689BT tool. I've explained about this already. It's actually, some of the stuff is helpful in there, but like I say, if you got time to go through that, go into it. And you got a community there where you have chats, you can create a chat and etc., and some people jump on it and help you out. You got the members there, so it's actually quite good for people to do like forums. And then you got MUAI. So this is the intelligent assistance that you get when you're scanning the vehicle, which is really handy sometimes. But being honest at the moment, and I've already spoken to them about this, obviously the common faults, actually what it tells you to do is actually quite good and accurate, and it gives you lots of options that you can check on a car. But on some of them, sometimes it might be slightly misleading, but they are working on it. Obviously it's a new feature that they introduced, so obviously with all the feedback and also suggestions, probably next year is going to be even much better. So yeah, that's the honest opinion on that one. So maintenance, this is all the features that you get, these special functions. Obviously it depends on what car you're connecting, if it has got that feature or not, but you got loads of them here. It's probably, obviously you can go through that, but it's probably quicker if we put it like this. So it's all on there. TPMS reset, obviously ABS bleeding, oil services, battery matching replacements, DPF regens, ECU resets, EGR adaptations, throttles and etc., injector coding, window calibration, everything's there. Like I said, there's lots of features and they're always being updated. So if we go back to update, this is what I was talking to you about. So if you go enter, it comes up with all these updates. And all you have to do is just select them all and press upgrade, and you're going to download it all. The same for the maintenance, go on there, just press upgrade, and it's going to update you free of charge, like I mentioned before, and it's lifetime as well. Same for maintenance, same for applications. And then you got more, which is where the settings you get for that as well. You got the user details there, universal, you can set up your user as well for when you're doing the reports, all the name, like if you're a workshop, it'll be on there. So this is just a normal, obviously, time zone, languages. If you want to change the language, there's plenty of options there. Like most of the tools, you get that now. You can change the wallpaper. You can import your own one from the USB stick. So the background will be your picture or whatever you want it to be. That's just about, and that's the maintenance. Firmware fixes, they're all on here. So you can go on there and check for it. And obviously, it'll update your tool to the newest updates that you get, to fix any bugs or any problems that you might have. So yeah, I think what we're going to concentrate, like I said, I'm not going to go through every single feature on here because it's going to take hours to go through it all. But like I say, it's really easy to use. I think the actual interface is really nice It's really clear, you can't go wrong on this. On the side here as well, it's the same as what you get in the main screens, but this is just like a shortcut. So you got the gadgets there as well, which I want to talk to you about. So you got the Google Chrome there, file management, so this is all the stuff that you can have on the tablet, like a tablet. Gallery, where you can put the pictures or videos. The Gmail, YouTube, really handy to have it on there. A PDF reader, and you got Candy Crush, Kindle, and Duolingo. So you can install them on your app, and obviously you can play on this as well, use it as a normal tablet, which is brilliant. Right guys, so I got Audi Q3, this is 2012 model. This is the great thing about this too, you don't actually need to be in the car. I've had the heater going, so I'm nice and warm now. I'm not going to sit in the car, I'm just going to stand outside here. The dongle is plugged in, make sure the ignition is on, and I'm going to show you quickly how it connects to it and how quickly you can get the scan. Right, so it's connected to the car. While we're here, I just wanted to show you this symbol here. This is like your chat menu. You can press it any time, or you can move it anywhere on the screen. So this is the online services chat, so you just type in there, and you can also attach pictures, print screens, etc. Just wanted to let you know. I'm just going to put it there for now. So obviously, like I said, we're connected to the car. The ignition is on. I'm not going to speed anything up. I'm just going to show you the real time, how long it takes to connect to the car. So you're just scanning it. I can hear the unit beeping. That means connecting. Obviously, make sure the ignition is on. There you go. We've got the VIN number already. So it's just going to connect to the rest of it, and then they're going to give us the option of selecting what scan we want to do on the car. Right, so here we go. So you come up with all the ECUs that you found. All you got now is at the top you got full system list, so you got all the systems that you can get. It shows it up on there, so that's endless. But obviously for the car, we're gonna do. Don't forget, obviously you got special functions there straight away as well, so you don't have to go back to the main menu. You can go straight here. You got guided functions, online functions, and maintain information as well, which is obviously for ECU. Coding. You got a high-speed scan here, so I'm going to show you how quick that is. You got smart scan, getaway scan, system scan, and choose to scan. So if you want to scan just one, like just the engine, you can go straight in there and it will scan just the engine without doing the whole car scan. So I'm going to do high-speed scan, and you'll see what I was talking to you about, how quick it is. There you go. So that was pretty quick. Look at that. That's brilliant. So it's going through it all, 55%. So I know you can't see it here, but it's actually scanning more than one ECU at the time. So as you can see, sorry, it finished the scan already. It's on 100%. So yeah, the faults are there. So if you want, you can press straight away the icon here for MUAI. So this is the AI suggestions. Like I said, on some of the fault codes, it's handy. On some of them, it might not have any info yet, but they're saying that this is going to obviously get better with time. Anyway, but on the EGR, for this instance, you got the obviously definition of the fault code: exhaust, gas recirculation system, insufficient flow, basically. Symptoms: fault effect, EGR valve failure might cause the engine to stall during the driving, difficult starting, and deteriorated emissions. Okay, and then you got circuit system inspection, maintenance guide. So on the maintenance guide, you got short circuit, open circuit in EGR solenoid valve control circuit, EGR valve stuck, EGR solenoid valve malfunction, PCM malfunction. So this is just basically giving you some of the suggestions for that, but nothing obviously specific in this case. And in circuit system inspection, there's nothing there, no voltage or anything. So in this case, obviously, I wouldn't say this was very helpful, but on some cases it can be more helpful than this. Like, say for instance, we're going to go in headlamp beam adjusting failure on the motor. If we go into that, see what it comes up with. So obviously, like I say, you need to be connected to Wi-Fi for this to work. Definition is there, so short circuit to ground. Symptoms: the left headlamp beam might not adjust properly and might not function at all. The vehicle onboard diagnostic system may also display a warning light. And then you got all the guidances there. So let's press that one, see what it comes up with. Inspect the wiring harness and connectors for any signs of damage, corrosion or loose connections. Please pay special attention to the left headlamp beam adjusting motor circuit. So obviously no voltages here, but it's telling you what to do. And to be honest, don't get me wrong, this is the first thing to check. I know it's nothing specific, but it's the first thing to check. Check wiring, really common, or connection, or any corrosion on there, or any broken wires. So again, it's telling you where to look. So you've got completely no clue. It's helpful. But let's hope that you do know what you're doing, kind of thing. So it's telling you, use the multimeter to check continuity and voltage in the left headlamp beam adjusting motor circuit. Ensure there is no short circuit to the ground. So again, that's helpful. Component test. Test the left headlamp adjusting motor for proper functionality. Replace the motor if it's found to be faulty. And maintenance guide. Disconnect the battery to ensure the safety. Inspect the wiring harness and connectors for damage or corrosion. Use the multimeter to test the circuit for continuity and voltage. Test the left headlamp beam adjusting motor for proper operation. Replace any faulty components as necessary. Reconnect the battery and clear the fault code. Test the system to ensure issues resolved. So again, I wouldn't say obviously it tells you how to do the job, but it gives you some points. Sometimes easy things that you can not see. So if it's telling you like to check the fuses, in a lot of cases sometimes it solves the problem. In some it's more intense than that, but again, you can't have this perfect. But they did tell me that it's going to start improving next year. It's going to be better because it's constantly being updated, and obviously the system is getting better. AI is improving basically every day. So look at everything else. No faults with everything else. So you can create a report here. Press OK. OK. So this is the report. When you go into settings and set everything up properly, you'll have your shop name there, and all the stuff will be here for proper report if you're a business, which is really handy. So this is the real mileage of the vehicle there as well. We showed up the mileage. You got AI analysis here as well, which you can press on there. So this is just basically going to explain everything that happened, but in the AI way kind of thing, explaining that there's an engine issue, there's a fault with the EGR, and explain it a little bit. EGR system helps reduce the engine temperature. So this is pretty handy stuff actually. It's explaining things quite well. Priority repair, this is good as well. Secondary repair. So yeah, the info is quite good actually, the way it explains it on here. This is better than what we had when we went into the individual fault. It's actually prioritizing some of the stuff. Computer text was deep. That's quite a good explanation, to be honest. Why it matters, so fuel economy, rough idling, loss of power, knocking sounds, and then yeah. So priority is actually quite good. Obviously, he's prioritizing the EGR fault over everything. Troubleshooting for the headlights. So yeah, to be honest, obviously I don't want to spend too long, but diagnosis on the EGR system. Check for the live. It's telling you to check the live data for the EGR valve, which is pretty good. So you can see if it's closing, opening, if it's getting stuck. So that's a good suggestion there. Vacuum lines as well, check electrical components, clean the EGR valve. So honestly, to be honest, the suggestions on here are quite good. So yeah, that is pretty good. This analysis is much better. So you can rate it as helpful, or you can copy it, refresh it as well. So pretty helpful on that, to be honest. But carrying on to the report, you can create a PDF and then you can send it to your printer, because you connect this tool to the printer and print it all off. So just press print there, or you can send it via email or Bluetooth or whatever. So that's all nice and easy, and save it on this tool as well. What I'm going to do next is show you some live data, and also show you how quick it is if you do the getaway scan. It's even quicker than what we just done. So if I press getaway scan, you'll see how quickly it's going to scan it all. There you go, smashed it. It's already on 100%. It basically doesn't give you all the details, but it tells you where the faults are. But that was literally, I don't know, 4 seconds, 5 seconds, and it's all done. You can clear DTCs on here as well. Right, so if you go straight into the engine electronics and scan the car, in this case. I'm gonna connect to it. So this was again refreshed, not scanned. I'm gonna go into give me all the details, and I can go and read DTCs on here. And again, it's telling me about the exhaust gas recirculation flow. So you can go to data stream as well. So this is where you're gonna show all the live data, which is really handy. It can show you what position it's in as well. You got the freeze frame, which is again really handy for diagnosing some of the faults. In this case, probably not going to help me much, but anyway, it's all on there, the freeze frame. Again, you got the AI and Google search takes you straight away to Google to get you some info on that. But I think the AI is doing a similar thing, to be honest. So you can clear it here, or you can do a report just for this fault. Now in the engine, while we're in the engine, again, like my previous tools that I showed you, you can go straight away to clear the fault code, read that data stream, and you got part 1, part 2. This way you can select what you want to see. So like injected live data, throttle body, EGR, movements, and etc. You can select it on here. You also got search. So like deviation values, so injector deviation values 1, 2, 3. So if I select that, it selects them on there, and if I start the car, obviously we're going to see the live data on there. So let me just start it up quickly. So I've started the car up, I've selected, I do recommend connecting to the car completely again when you start it up, because obviously it loses connection when you turn the ignition off and on to start this one. So I've selected them again with the car running. I'm going to press OK, and it should, yeah, there you go. So it's showing me all the live data of each injector deviation. They're pretty good, to be honest. My injectors are not doing too bad. So if you want, you can also do record. So that's the live data when you're driving. So you don't have to look at the screen, and you're diagnosing the fault when the car is running. So that's perfect. So 7 seconds, 8 seconds, you can stop it whenever you want. And you can save it. You can put the name that you want for it, and it saved all the data that was happening while, say, you're driving or etc. Also the report you can create at any time as well. So I'm going to press OK, and you're just going to put the report there of the data that it was showing at the time. So you can create a PDF or whatever, save it for yourself. Obviously not helpful maybe at the time of the injectors, but still handy for other features. You can also have a graph. So if you press on that, it shows you the graph, and you can add more to it. So you can compare each injector. So put the second one on there. So both of them are on there. Put the third one. This is me going kind of far into it now, guys. I don't want to make the video too long, but I just wanted to show you that there's plenty of features that the professional level of diagnosis is great. So all that is on there. So if you're doing like oxygen sensors, etc., this is really helpful as well. But yeah, really easy as well to use it. It's not hard at all. You can go anything you want, and it's all on there. If you go into the ABS, you'll have your speed sensors showing the data. That's where the graph is going to be great when you go in a straight line. Also, after this, I'm going to turn the car off, but you got the actuation test, which is really handy, especially for the, I don't know, wipers, motors, jets, or etc. If your stock is not working, you can activate your jets on here, and you can see if it's actually working or not, if the stock, that's the fault, or if the switch is the fault. So you can activate here the GR valve. You can see if it's moving. You can listen to it. You can activate the fuel pump for when you replace the fuel filter to the bleeding. AC compressor activation, high heat output relay, glow plugs, throttle valve control module. You can activate all of that stuff. It's really handy as well. Adaptations are here as well, so you can code the injectors, injector correction value, adjust top speed limit, start stop function. You can activation of it as well on there. Again, all these features, if you want to see how it's done, you can comment below and I'll show you. I'm going to turn the car off quickly so we haven't got that much noise, and carry on. So the car is off now. I wanted just to show you, you got the long code and access permission. So this is for the coding of the injectors. You put the code in. You got the basic settings. So all the stuff is there as well. Adaptation of turbocharger when you're changing them. Exhaust gas recirculation test is there. Compression test, really good on diesels. You can actually test the compression. A lot of people don't know about this. You can test the compression without taking the injectors out. I've done a video on that on the Caddy. It's a really handy feature, and I've tested with the mechanical test, and it was spot on. So you got initial fuel filling. This is what I said when you replace the fuel filter, it pumps it up. Gets rid of the it's getting rid of the air. You got resetting of learned values of the time correction, injection as well, resetting oxygen sensor, surface regeneration of particle filter. So plenty of stuff on there, guys. This is more advanced features. Like I said, this is more professional level. I'm not going to go into it too much at the moment, but yeah, plenty of stuff on there. So if you go, that's the code again, sorry, I'm going back. If you go into the ABS, there'll be plenty of live data on that as well. Any unit they go into, any ECU will have specific information on that. Like I said, here you can go to special function, and they're all on here. If you want to reset the service, oh sorry, there's brake pad change. Well, while we're here as well, if you want to change your brake pads, the feature is here on the electronic handbrake. It unwinds the calipers and guides you through the process, which is really handy. I have got a video on that as well. If you want, comment below, I'll give you the link. Oil reset, really easy on here as well. It gives you the auto reset, manual reset, where you can set up the mileage and the date, specific ones or just a normal one. It's all on here, really nice and easy. Battery matching is what I'm going to be doing, because I'm going to be replacing the battery today at some point, so this is going to be a separate video. Transmission adaptation, DPF regen, really common. ABS bleeding, helpful as well. So yeah, all the special functions are here. So guys, at this point, I'm not going to go too far into the rest of it, because like I said, the video is going to be an hour long. I'm going to go back. Obviously, don't forget, it gives you that warning, so disconnect the OBD socket. I'm going to go back, and I'm going to show you what I meant earlier. So if you go into history, you got the Audi here that we're connected to it. If you go to the report, this is where we're going to have our report on the live data that I've done on the injectors, or obviously all the faults. So if I select them all again, they're going to show me the report that I've done earlier. So press play. And we can see the live data. So while you were driving, say for instance, you can watch it now, re-watch it, watching the RPM, the speed, and etc. And it helps diagnosing faults. So there you go, it's changing the values. So you can stop at any point. You can get the graph at any point. So again, there you go, that's brilliant stuff. Like I said, once again, really easy to use. The quality is amazing and the screen is brilliant. So before I finish this, I just want to show you something quickly before I forget. So if you go into more, you can go into module, and this is where you can connect and all the accessories that you can get. So you can get TPMS unit that I'm gonna show you in the next video. It's really handy unit for under 100 quid. You can connect it to this or your phone and reset or install TPMS sensors that they provide as well. Their own ones, I think £60 for 4 units. You got a video scope, which is really handy. They got a great unit for that as well. Hopefully I can get one to show you as well. Oscilloscope is there, brilliant feature. Printer to connect it, and the battery tester that you can get as well. Right, so this is it. I hope you found my video helpful. I've tried to be kind of as quick as I can on it, so it's not too long, but also in the same time trying to explain most of it to you and show as much as I can. So obviously, if there's anything you think I've missed, or there's any info that you would like to know or see, please do comment below and I'll be more than happy to provide it. Or don't forget obviously to subscribe to my channel as well, or just get in touch on Instagram or whatever. But yeah, personally, for under £500, this tool is spot on. The quality is amazing, it's quick, plenty of features, plenty of service functions as well. And like I said, you can compare both of the tools, like 689BT on the Google, on SyncScan.com to see what the differences are. I'm going to put the links in the description below to buy this tool, and obviously the websites and etc, depending on what country you're in. Don't forget, you will have discounts on Black Friday as well, so do have a look. Honestly, it's a massive bonus having the lifetime free updates on diagnostic tools, as you might know already, because some brands you have to pay quite a lot of money every year to keep it up to date. You got the carry case, you got all the modules they can adapt to it. Have a look on the website. TPMS is the one I'm looking forward to start coding some tire pressure sensors, because especially on the Fords, they do go wrong quite often, or run out of battery or whatever. But yeah, that's going to be quite an interesting test. Yeah, personally, honestly, I love this tool. So I'll be using it, and you'll see more videos in the future. So hopefully you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel as well, guys. That would really help. Have a good day. Bye.